How's it going, everyone? It's your boy, Big D here. It's time to review Tyrant Season 2, Episode 6, titled The Other Brother. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to fx.com/tyrant, watch the full episode there, and please, watch it first, come back here, and let's get right to it, guys. Don't forget, I also review shows like Scream, Wayward Pines just finished, Aquarius, Hannibal, Halt and Catch Fire, The Last Ship, Falling Skies, and much, much more, guys. So stay tuned on those, and even The Stray. Let's get right to it, guys. Tyrant. First off, Barry returns back to the village and and basically the man, I don't know his name, but the man who took Barry into his house and whose wife got taken by that young rich Hugh Hefner, Abu Din style, that man there, he tried to get his wife back, and he offered, the army money. He offered Ihad Abashi, I'm going to call him Ihab, money, but, his sons basically told him, just go. You gotta go, man. Time for him to leave. So Jamal messes up the Chinese meeting, and out of nowhere, Jamal kills his uncle because he's just tired of, you messed up, uncle. And he just literally grabbed the Chinese, monument that they gave him the oil, and he boom. I thought his head was almost close to bashed in, and well, there you go. There's your what happened to Uncle? I don't know. Don't put your fingerprints on that. No, actually put your fingerprints on that. It's not my fingerprints. My fingerprints are right there. Put them right there. Sneaky Jamal. That's Jamal. Anyway, that's going on. So Sammy asked Jamal's son for help. I believe his name is Ahmed. So yeah, he's gonna help him. Talking about going to a gay club because that's where Abdul is. Because Sammy's looking for Abdul to get some, and Sammy reconciled. He did something to his dad, basically, like, I reconcile my dad, for being a traitor and everything, blah, 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 for standing up against the government. And Abdul was captured. We learned that he was captured. No one is left of the resistance now. There's only a few left. Rami meets Ahmed, his brother. It's kind of an awkward moment there, but, he meets him, and the son is working on the inside. I'm talking about the man who took Barry into his house. His son is working on the inside in the army of the Caliphate. Now, attack goes on, and they free the people. The man who took Barry in, he dies, and his son basically saw him get shot and everything, and he was like, there's nothing he could do. He's just like, listen to Barry, listen to Basimer. He basically told him that. So Jamal does a speech, basically, and we find out the new general is Rami. No more General Uncle, it's General Rami. So they're going to take the oil fields back, and talking about God's army. We are God's army. Basim inspired people, basically, at the end. I love it because the girl's like, Basim al-Fahid. What? He inspired me. Meet me in the back of my tent in 10 minutes. I want to hear more about this Basim al-Fahid. He sounds like a rigorous man. That type of thing. Is rigorous a word? I don't know. It's 2:23 in the morning. How am I supposed to function? Anyway, I'm going to get started with my pros first, guys. That's the end of the episode, of course, and it has Barry walking away and doing the in the Breakfast Club. Anyway, so I did enjoy the action of this whole episode. The action was pretty fun. With Barry actually kicking ass and shooting some people with an AK-47. He's like Rick Grimes. Reloading. Oh, it's jammed. That whole thing. So the action was pretty fun. I do enjoy the opening a lot, where Barry does return and everything, and it kind of has that start where he's asking for, he's giving the money. He's like, give me my wife and everything I want her back. And Barry returns, and he thinks he's a soldier, and he's like, it's me, I returned. That opening is really awesome. Also, Sammy, I'm not a huge fan of Sammy, but what they did for him in this episode, and he wasn't that annoying, of course, because he worked with Ahmed. If he didn't work with Ahmed Jamal's son, then it would have been really boring. But seeing them together again and seeing them laugh, that was a treat. I also like the directing of this episode. Every week, I think Tyrant's directed very well. I think it's performed well also. I love the practical effects with the whole explosions and everything. Not a lot of it is CGI this episode. Most of it is practical effects and the weapons and everything. Just the whole firing. I do enjoy that a lot. Rami's back finally, and I do like how he's the new general. It looks like he's staying around for quite a while. I want to see more of him. It's intense, and it was really uncomfortable because I forgot to mention that the Caliphate leader, he raped the man who took Basim and his wife. He fiddled for diddle a little bit, like he was like, take off your clothes. I've been waiting for this for a long time. And it was like, and I was like, and he was like, and I was like, no, and it was like, no, turn it off, it's so disgusting. And then I realized it's TV, and I was like, oh, I can always rewind. I'm kidding. I'm trying to freak you guys out. Is it working? It best be. Anyway. No, but seriously, it's... What's up with Tyrant and rape? It's always... Jamal rapes his, like, son's wife now, and now... Well, he didn't actually. Rape is actually when he actually... Well, I guess if he violated her. He didn't actually, like... You have to, like, actually stick... Or actually, is that how rape works? No, rape is actually... Oh, if they don't want... I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, that happens. And the ending, basically, where Basim inspired people, I really did enjoy that. I was like, wow, that's a different thing. Because I thought the girl... Unless the girl actually knows that's Basim al-Fahid, but I'm pretty sure they all heard that he got executed. Jamal really kicked ass this episode. And I do like how the uncle died, and I like how he killed him. Because the uncle was starting to piss me off. He's like, oh, you'll need to go apologize to the Chinese. And he went at it. Now, the only con really is they cut Sammy off. Like, literally, they had 15 more minutes of the episode, and Sammy got cut off. He was like, Abdul's been captured. Does that mean that Abdul... Could he still be alive? Cut off. Go to Basim. And then nothing else happens. Molly. Did you see Molly stand up in court? He can't do this. This is stupid. I'm like, Molly, sit down. You're not Boudin. I'm the boss here. Sit down. Like, Molly is such a... Ugh. Where's the sister? Did they leave the sister in America all by herself? Project X2 over here going on. They don't have Rami and the... What I'm saying is, you saw the way Rami and Ahmed's wife looked at each other? She was like... And he was like... I'm like, God, don't do this storyline. Don't be the cheating thing. I don't want to see the cheating thing. I've seen it a million times on TV. And then Ahmed's going to find out by the season finale. And you, brother. It's like, I don't want to see that, honestly. Don't do the whole lovey-dovey, oh, I'm going to cheat on my brother. Don't do that. That's gross. Anyway, that's going down. And also, it started to get slow towards the end, honestly. And the action, I like the way that they did the action, but it's not memorable in a sort of way where it's not like, hey, remember last week in the action scene, all I remember is Barry doing this. And that's it, like running. You know that Battlefield run? Or the Call of Duty, like... You know, like that? Like that, you know? I don't know. It's not that memorable, to be honest. Overall, I'm going to give Tyrant a B+. It's a good episode overall. It didn't disappoint. I think Jamal definitely had a very good part in this episode. And definitely the speech he does. I always love the speeches that he gives. And Good to see Rami as the new general. We're going to see more of him. Again, the opening was very well done. I do like Sammy's storyline actually in this episode. The directing is always a treat. And the ending is the best part with Basim actually feeling happy and he's going to get some. No, he's not going to get some. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable there, but you know I love you. B+ guys, overall, thanks again for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about this Tyrant episode. Until next time, may the Spock be with you always.